commissioner of police, and make sure, but they will not want to do anything. I am ready to take banters. I am ready to be arrested. I am ready for the police to beat me, to torture me while I stand on this. They must go back to the investigation. They must investigate the new information that came up, because cause see evidence to anybody bigger they pay Naramadi look pa MOHBAD ikutoku yen. Cause see anybody to any evidence but Samilari look pa, but it better one your kega they investigated. They took their freedom. Why would there not be any action when this new information is coming up? Abia fe kolon pada gbadura wa Nigeria ni. Backwardness. Look at smaller countries are getting better. Ghana is getting better. You all said Ghana must go. Now Ghana is getting better. We are going backwards because we encourage unnecessary fear. The only way you have problem, don't insult government officials. Don't abuse the governor. Don't insult the governor. Don't curse the governor. That is not human rights activism. But no governor will tell me that I cannot express myself when I am genuinely aggrieved. No police officer can tell me, go back where, Nibo. Mori tendency pa ma pon mi lotula. Any can go back. I think on ti pa ile come out your mommy pa and so can go back. E tete pa mi so that I will know I am not alive when you killed my son and I cannot fight for him. If you don't fight for your country, you think police officers and soldiers are the only ones that are meant to fight and die for this country, then you continue to be treated like slaves in your country. Everybody have a role to play. You must put your life on the line. You must sweat. You must put your money. You must put everything down. You can't just be going to club and staying on social media and looking at news only. That will not take this country forward. The best we do is that we grow up and we want to run out of this country. Stop. I look at what Nigerians face abroad. I feel sad. Nigerians will have to abandon the love. Their children here, they will go abroad and they will start getting married to who they never have feelings for because they want to have some semblance of legality. They will go through turmoil and torture. They will mess them up abroad. They will do all that because of papers. Do you think I am happy? The pride and American will say, God bless America. I want to say, God bless Nigeria. But you cannot say it if you're not ready to fight and stand with your life and defend your country. They will give a law that all of us should carry gun. Friendly match South Korea. Friendly match. Friendly match. They will put a law. There is a law that the president can give a law. None of you must step out of this country if you are fighting age. So you don't want to die now. When they will push you and say you must go and die for your country, you know that, wow, I should have played a role. So why would you be scared? Why would you want not to stand up? Why would you think the governor will not like you standing for the truth? Don't think. Why would you think somebody who is a Nigerian wants to go into government and want to destroy the country? They want to play a role, but if majority are ignorant, they will look at the spirit is asking. Signs are there. What's it clear? Evidence. But they never touch the heart of everybody. And the government must be looking at it. Who is the next person that will speak the truth? The police should look at it. Who is the next person that will speak the truth that will decide to cover to the public? Would the people not be angry against the police? Would this not incite? The DSS should look at it and say, do your job, police. Don't wait for the coroner inquest. Coroner inquest, if they want to go on, then the police must go on too. But if they want to follow the normal pattern, the coroner inquest is that we cannot interfere. Then they should suspend the coroner inquest and let the police who investigate and bring evidence come out.
Mr. Yomi, sir.
An active crime scene is what you should leave. Like, okay, to ba ri pe position to ba omo eleyi o nse ku owo lasan. You want justice. You want this to be investigated. That is why duty of care is crucial. Fine, a lot of people will look at it and say, culture, we must also understand that there are laws. For maybe 2-3 days. I say I'm a Muslim, don't bury me quickly. For me 2 days. Anybody le para me, Only for me 2 days. Moshileji. The law in Lagos State says do not bury without autopsy. Fine. There are no funds or no support together. Kagba Ezegbe. Tell me one something. Let's be honest with ourselves. Baba was skeptical to stand his feet then because Otuokwe Usagbara mo kò sẹ́ni tó máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ta làwọn fẹ́ rojọ́ yẹn fún pọ́pá mọ́ àwọn ẹni táwọn bá dẹ̀rọ táwọn rò lọ́kọ́ àwọn táwọn bá sọ síta ó máa mú ìsọlẹ́nu wá bàbá ti naturally gbà ká mú pé kò sí nǹkan kan mọ́ àfi tọ́nà bá gbèjà wọn and he never knew that God is likely to come the way he's coming. So most times when you leave things to God, live completely. Má fún Ọlọ́run kó tún máa bú so. Tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ fà lọ́lọ́run lọ́wọ́ filẹ̀. Òun ni mo ṣe máa sọ pé ẹ má gbé credit èṣù fọ́lọ́run. Un téṣù bá ṣe fún yín ẹ sọ straight èṣù ló ṣe. Kẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ èṣù. Èṣù náà iṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe. Ntọ́lọ́run bá ṣe ẹná Ọlọ́run ló ṣe. Àwọn méjì ló jọ ń ṣe nǹkan. Ó máa wá pẹ́ ni kò ní pẹ́ o. But kí èṣù ṣe nǹkan fún ẹ kó wá máa lọ jó sáwọn èèyàn. Òun deceive àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn. Now, in that case, the police acted well. Baba acted well. He's following the Nigerian culture. He didn't take cognizance of the law that don't bury without autopsy. Because if you bury without autopsy, if there is argument, we will go back and assume. So if you don't mind, be patient and do the autopsy. In this case, that was what happened. Do you understand? The body was exhumed because taloba lo aboman pada. Òun sọ pé gbogbo àwọn tó rò pé ń tó ṣe against Mohbad mẹ́ni tó pa àwọn tó kó knife papọ̀ ó lè má jẹ́ èèyàn kan. It might not be the wife that did it. It might be somebody ó lè jẹ́ ó lè nílé mọ̀ bóyá ó ká ìyàwó ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọ̀kan tó bára wọn sùn ẹni tó jọ bára wọn sùn ló decide láti yanjú ẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ gbọ́n ẹ̀ ló ká tó bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ sùn tó yanjú ẹ̀. It could be anything. Ohun táwọn sọ ni pé ohun tó tí a gbọ́ newly tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé lára àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń yára pààyàn mọ́nú ilé is domestic violence. And that is why I keep saying, contain your anger. Ó pè kó pọlọ́pàá fẹ́ni tí ó bá fẹ́ attack nínú ilé àbẹ́ ju pé kó na ìyàwó àbí kó na ọkọ ẹ̀. I have never raised my finger in my life to me for a girlfriend. Ìmúrí débi ẹni tí mo ti ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ àbí tó ń ká àjọ ń bára sùn léraléra. I have never done it in my life. I will protect my life and I will run out. Is that I walk away? Timba, you are after my life, I will call the police. I am not ashamed to call the police. Timba, sofolo pale kini ekeji. Timba, record around me. Timba, evidence. Stop ashamed. Whatever I do after is nobody's. Motis try. Timba, to lock out. Timba, to soften the ejo. Tension. Kokon. Possibility. And let deliberately. So go and do whatever you want to do. I won't go to any sort of time here. Mama, I go you oh, and it's what I just our fail. He is human. He needs to protect his life. So in this instance, that has been done. Don't also forget that whoever killed Mohbad, if he died out of whether violence or somebody came into the house to kill him, they have done well enough to clear all the evidence. In Wabano, Butter. So the police are at a crossroad. Those that did this thing, they had legal, criminal support to clean and clear all the evidences. Now, last time I thought about the corona inquest here, now suddenly a new lead and information came about. For crying out loud, if you don't take a step, normally police are supposed to see all those things and swing it to action in the same society. Because Enito Akonsoro here, that person was in the camp of Enito accused. Any should be prime suspect. Whether Wummi under normal circumstances, she is a prime suspect. Or she is a suspect. Because on look closer, many around that time, she is a suspect, put it that way. So if she is not treated as a suspect and the police treated her as a witness, it is time for us to remind them that go back and treat her as a suspect. What were you? This, okay, and we have every reason to bring you in. We have reason to detain you. You are likely, you have a case to answer. To fi jẹ́ pé gbogbo investigation ọlọ́pàá délẹ̀, àwa aráàlú náà, we are responsible for whatever happened. We push the police in ojú wọn, nígbà tó jẹ́ pé we are after Naira Marley, after Samilari, thinking that those things that they threw out are the reason Mohbad died.
Mr. Yomi, please, 1 minute, sir.
What the police will do is give him a statement form. Without a complaint, there cannot be an action. Oh, yàtọ̀ sí pé ọmọ mi ti kú, mo fẹ́ lọ sin, ẹ fún mi report, mo fẹ́ lọ sin. If you go to police and complain, I lost my son, I want to go and bury my son, I want a police report. Police might look at it, ogbe òkú wá bá ń bì. Kí ló tẹ move ẹ kúrò ńbẹ̀ yẹn? Ibi tó kú sí yẹn la máa wò. Tó bá jẹ́ hospital ló kú sí. Hospital.
I understand you.
Fundamental error from beginning, but it can still be corrected. Baba has not done anything wrong. He only went to station with a different request. If you go to station, I will repeat and I will emphasize on it. If he had gone with go down on the corner, call you 200, he immediately stepped his feet into the station and alleged that his son was killed. Oh, anybody saw now. So there is no way they will cover anything up. The first thing they will do is, where is the boy? Anybody that could be
Mr. Yomi, I believe, according to him, he said he narrated that when he got to the house, so he bet his boy dead.
My brother, bossman, Baba went and said my son is dead. I want to report to go and bury him. Police might decline because they don't know the situation of what led to the death. The police played a safer role. Normally, they are supposed to detain Baba. Are you saying?
Exactly.
They are supposed to detain Baba, take the cops to the mortuary, and go to the crime scene and investigate. That's
you're talking, sir. Now you are talking. That is what I expect.
Like Africans, rate Baba fi unwa sorrow. I am saying he probably did not come like my son was killed. Baba might put himself forward like, detain me. Baba should call the police by phone or go to station and call them to come and see. Ege kan learn. Kéèyàn bá kú sílẹ̀. Police station kọ́lé máa rú òkú lọ. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí ọlọ́pàá dá sí. Ọlọ́pàá máa wá síbi tó kú sí yẹn. Torí ohun tí ẹ̀yin ò rí. In fact, èèyàn lè kú lẹ́ẹ̀kan kẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé èèyàn báyìí ló pa, ọ̀nkọ́ báyìí ló pa. Èèyàn kan lè lọ yí ọ̀kan lọ́rùn kọ́ present ẹgbẹ́ àtẹ́kọ́ ṣe ń kàwé. Tọ́lọ́pàá bá débẹ̀, they are trained to know that this person was killed. Tọ́ba rí pé kò àwọn ò rí evidence bẹ́ẹ̀, they will go to an autopsy. Autopsy máa sọ pé ẹ wò ń tó pa ẹni ní wọ́n kán ọrùn ẹni. So báwo ni wọ́n ṣe máa kàwé tọ́rùn ẹ̀ máa kán? Ibẹ̀ lọ́mọ àti wá expand the investigation wọn. They now start asking questions. If Baba is not saying
did they even try to check the body in the ambulance?
Station tí gbogbo yín sọ yìí. We are all guilty of all these stations. Do you see them have the cash, the funds to prosecute, to go ahead and investigate? Tababa Shebe, a police station, can investigate homicide. If you allege death, even station economy attends, they will refer the case to the panty, the State Criminal Investigation Department. And only D4 Masha investigate homicide or colobe. They cannot even conclude whether it is homicide or murder. It is when they now get to the crime scene. When they question, they will now see, oh, this person was killed by somebody within this house. So, if it's son, condition in Kuto Pamba, thought you will go body. Don't question away. But
I'm not body MOHBAD. That is what I'm telling you. They did not do that.
My brother, who complained that MOHBAD was killed? Don't question away.
But I'm not body MOHBAD. That is what I'm telling you. They did not do that.
My brother, who complained that MOHBAD was killed? Was that a complaint?
That's why I said let them show us the statement.
Don't wait until they show you. If you are part of people are speaking to Baba MOHBAD. I will find a means to call him. The only reason Xpőṣe efficiency and no slow me down the case. I was interested from word go. But I was on my world tour then. Elekijibe. I don't want them to see me as rivaling anybody. But I want to be good. Whether Ogbe, Abemigbe, Kasha to get justice for MOHBAD. There is no point duplicating advocacy because if I want to do it, I want to do it from my church mind, not because of any glory. More than support in So that was the only reason I did not investigate because Kemi told me dabble into a case. I will investigate before because my investigate. I have team of lawyers. I have team of investigators. Soldiers who are no NGO me, Navy who are no NGO me, Olokpa who are no NGO me. I am saying top government officials who are no NGO me. So when we go in, we send people to go and investigate. We'll speak to police. We'll tip where we should tip, and when we get our information, then that is when we'll stand on a case.
Mr.
It's on a pivotal state. But I did not know all these things because I was only waiting on what I see on social media. That was when Wummi was saying nobody on earth can tell her to do DNA. I responded that they can. And they know I was saying the truth because the DNA is necessitated as a result of a criminal investigation. Not that anybody just wake up or grandfather just say, I don't think this boy is my son. And I want to know. It's not possible. There is no proximate cause for that. But if in the course of investigation, to buy argument